Cool.
Oh, that was dramatic. And see ya. All right, that was Miss Megan, ladies and gentlemen. Justin's um, definitely better half, far from better half, for
Way,
darn sure. Absolutely.
way better.
Okay, now Justin, we got to fix your camera. So fix your camera going like over
Oh,
like that way a little bit. So this is a different screen. There you go. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
sweet.
Joy, thank you for joining us for two. The title is two. A pastor and a musician went to a that's the opening line. So I don't know. So Justin, where would a
Musician that's
pastor
loose.
and a magician? Yeah, your magic musician. Musician. Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would we go? Where would you take me?
The
We have
pond by the house?
we have to make up this joke real quick. All right. So if somebody is if you're watching this, this is the way it works. Random Tuesdays. We've got a game that we're going to do in a few minutes if our random conversations don't end. And as you can see down somewhere down there underneath Justin, there is a clock. After that clock ends, we're done. We're done. Justin just loses all his gabbing and everything. So thank you for joining us. If you wouldn't mind, there's a way
This
to
house
share
turns
this
into a
right now.
pumpkin.
What'd you say?
This house turns into a pumpkin.
It,
It's crazy. It's just
so
crazy.
if you are
Close
there,
that
go
clock.
ahead and randomly share, or just not randomly share. Go ahead and share this feed with us or with your public. Do a watch party if you know how to do that, whatever, so that other people can join us. So for there's 7 people joining us right now, we're just going to get started. So Justin, let's come up with that joke real quick. Seriously. All right. So a pastor and a musician, Dave and Justin, went to a what? And then we have to come up with a joke.
This is like a Mad Libs.
I know. That's awesome. That's not the game we're going to be
I
playing,
don't.
though.
Where would we go? I mean, we could go anywhere. Where would we go?
We went. A pastor and a musician went skydiving.
Together? We're dead.
There's the joke. There's the joke. That's
Yeah.
done. Joke over. Joke over. Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
So a pastor and a musician went skydiving. Both the sermon and the notes fell flat. That's basically.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I need to fix this. Hold on.
Basically,
I just screwed up the entire feed, but it's okay. Yes, that's hilarious. Oh, there we
that's
go.
okay.
I need to flip you around. See, that's just if I don't touch technology. All right, there you go. Disney World. Miss Stephanie said Disney World. Okay. Yeah. Oh, snap. Did you hear that in Labor Day, like Disney World was packed and the coronavirus was like spread to everyone and everybody died at Disney World? Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, me neither. Me neither. This sounded like really bad, really bad. So, Justin, you skipped out on this David and Justin thing that we're basically supposed to be doing every Tuesday. Because where were you last week?
Well, we had plans, and then the plans got altered, which they often do in any walk of anything. But wound up being way more awesome. Probably
Okay.
had to have been because it happened. But yeah, we went to Raccoon Lake, which is up around Rockville.
Raccoon Lake. Okay.
If you go to Indy, and then you just go straight west.
Okay.
There's a lake. It's a big lake, but
you're boring me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was awesome. We just hung out on boats. I fished. My brother-in-law fished. We practiced casting. That was more like it. I think we caught like 2 the whole time.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that boring?
Oh no, I was waiting for Jesus to show up where he was like, cast your net on that side, but it never went down. But no, it was supposed to be like overcast, rainy, like the whole time. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous the entire time we were there. And
the temperature was really nice too, right?
Oh,
yeah.
It was perfect. Just perfect. The lake was like bath water. It was awesome. Absolutely. And it was the right amount of
in the lake.
Do what?
Did you throw yourself in the lake?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
I
Um,
I I don't know if I want to see that
no?
picture.
Okay, cool.
You can send it to me. I'll delete it. But yeah,
Well, I sent you the Speedo that I got, so it shouldn't be a shocker. But yeah, no, it's no,
for
I
the
not sent
record,
you it.
no, he did not send me a speedo thing. No, absolutely not. Oh my gosh, heck no.
No, not the picture, the actual Speedo. It was a BOGO. And so I was like, well, who needs one of these? Dave.
I thought no. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, he did not send me a
No?
picture of him in the speedo. No, I'll pass on that one. I think
Yeah,
I
me too.
vomited in my mouth a little bit. That
Yeah,
was
I did
disgusting.
too. It's all good.
Somebody's now just tuning on and like our pastor and went what the speedo what? Nope. Rewind the tape. You got to rewind. Please rewind the tape.
Welcome
That's
welcome
nope
to
no.
welcome to Random Tuesday.
That's a
Um
That is a very
but
random. But listen to everything in context, please.
please, per favor. We so yeah, it was the perfect combination of chill and not chill. It was great. We have a great time every time we go there. This time it was
Yeah.
like extended period of time, and yeah, she got to hang with her sister too, which they got good sister time in. You know, I got to hang with her sister's husband, who is awesome, and everybody's awesome, but yeah, it was great. It was perfect,
So
absolutely perfect.
fishing. See, I don't know. See, I'm serious. My type of
Not a fisher.
no, I'm not. Nope. Fishing. Nope. No soup for.
Have you ever been? Have you ever really been
The
fishing?
answer is I have not got that desperate in life to go fishing. Nope. No, sir. I'll just nope. No, sir. Absolutely not. Nope.
I, there,
Jenny Weisgaver just said, "Did you buy one to give to Dave? You better not send me a gift of the buy one get one free. Nope, absolutely. You can buy your own speedo. Okay, yeah.
Send the Speedo back. Send it back. Yeah, no, he doesn't want it.
Nope. Thank you very much. Absolutely no.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jenny and Alan. Okay. Um,
Yeah, it really
yeah,
saved me
no,
there.
I've never got. You're welcome. I've never got that desperate enough to go fishing. Oh, in fact, it was so funny. Back when we were kids, when we came back from the mission field, my brother actually fell backwards off of a dock, probably about a good 10 feet off of, or seemed like 10 feet, but probably like 2 feet back in the day. But we were out fishing, came in from the boat, and then he was goofing off my brother, and he literally walked backwards and plummeted into the water, and it was just horrifying that my brother almost died and he couldn't swim. So it was good.
Oh, okay, that's key. I was like, well, that's a soft landing if you're just
He couldn't
not being able to
swim.
swim.
He couldn't swim.
That's big. That's
I'll
big.
start that
That's
over
big.
again. My brother, who could not swim, almost died. How's that feel?
There we
Is
go.
that
There
is
we go.
that better for
How
you?
did so? How did you grow up in like such a water oriented place? I
We
mean, fishing was
we
huge for
didn't.
you.
We didn't.
What?
I said
The
when
Philippines?
we came back from the mission field. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. We
Yeah.
we
It just
we
seems like
were
that would be such a huge industry and such a
okay.
huge.
Let me teach you about the Philippines. It's big. It's not like I now. When I lived in Guam, we lived on the beach. When I lived in Bonaire, we lived on the beach. When we lived basically those two beach places. Philippines, we were dead center in the mountain area of
Okay.
Davao. So yeah. So long
Okay.
story short,
Okay.
we never saw the ocean until we came back to the airport. So
Okay.
yeah.
I feel a
Oh,
little better.
did I? Well, talk about the mountain. So I know this public knowledge or whatever, but there was a massive coup. You know what a coup is?
Yes.
All right, massive coup. So if you're,
Coup d'etat.
well, yeah, there you go. Absolutely. There was a massive coup against the some extremists and the government. We were up on the hill and we were on lockdown. We could not leave the campus in any way. Now I'm in middle school at this time, and literally we're standing There's a big soccer field down low, and we're standing. We can look out over the entire city of Manila. It's the most beautiful thing ever. And then all of a sudden, you hear the rumblings, and you still start seeing the fire, and from the distance, you can hear the boom of the tanks and airplanes flying around and everything. It was interesting. It's very, very interesting. So
Dude,
that's my child.
that's a whole other day.
That was another day.
Good
Absolutely.
gravy.
In life where things just like get implanted into your childhood memory,
That's a big one.
that's I can remember it as today, absolutely. And then they didn't let us watch it anymore because airplanes flying around and things missing
Yeah,
and everything. Yeah. So
that's for
now
the
keep this in
dude.
mind. It's like 30 miles away, so it's still a ways away, but we could see everything. So yeah.
Yeah, but you do realize though that it's one of those where like people your age, young whippersnappers like yourself, they're like, yeah, you remember that time? You remember that time whenever like we went to the movie store and they didn't have the movie that we wanted? You remember that? Yeah, it totally stunk. That was the worst day ever. It's horrible. Yeah, and then you got yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't know what a movie store is, but I do remember when there was a dang coup going on where, but no, it's not important. It's not
No,
important.
it's
No,
not
your
that big of a
movies,
deal.
your
No,
movies. Wait.
yeah, absolutely. That's funny. That's funny. We
Which
visited
again,
Matt.
that goes back to the whole thing that it seems to be kind of a reoccurring theme with us.
What's that?
Is the whole being grateful for what you have and just the whole, there's something to be said for good.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
dude, God creates it. That's a in the Genesis, it's God creates everything, and at the end of it all, He goes, "That's good.
Yeah,
It's
no
good."
joke. No joke.
There's no, that is extraordinary. It's just God going, "That's good.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Good."
It's all good. Absolutely. And then he made human beings and said it's very good. So that's even. It's he must have a
Boom.
sense of he must have a sense of humor for darn sure.
Yeah, I've seen an emu. Look at that thing. Yeah,
Oh,
platypus.
how's your flower thing going? Your eating fly flower thing.
Oh, it's
Your
great. It stayed alive.
did it
It stayed
really?
alive.
Well,
Yeah,
you keep
yeah.
feeding it stuff. It's supposed to do its work. So this whole Darwinian thing is not working because you got Justin taking care of it.
Well, I don't think the Darwinian thing actually worked in the first. But I will tell you this: the big thing is it's starting to pull its weight. It's
Okay.
starting to actually snatch its own,
Okay.
which is great. And by the way, I know I made mention. I'm going to make people sick here. I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right.
But I made mention of the lawn being an issue. Look at this. Look at this beautifully
Wow, that
manicured.
is amazing.
Got rid of the corn tassels. Got
My
rid of the
great.
corn tassels.
So who did you pay to do that?
I was some kid. I didn't catch his name. I just told him if he did good work, he's hired. So he'll be
Well,
back.
send
He
send him
will
to
be
my
back.
house. Send him to my house. Absolutely. Well,
He's
no,
just got a
I got
bicycle.
my
I don't
I
think
got
he
my
can track that far.
I got my son, so my son will do all the work for sure. So yeah. So you good? Other than that, so you had a good vacation and a good time away. So you good?
Just good. I'm good. I am good.
Good. Good. Good. Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
How are
Ex-
you doing? Dude, I know there's so much going on. So much going on. Well, even not just people of Catalyst and people that they know, having issues with health and worse, and all that, but even trying to orchestrate the mini fall fest,
That's gonna
which
be
is
fun.
just exciting.
It is exciting, very much. A lot of
2020
work.
has good news finally.
Yeah, and when you're doing the announcements, you're like, "Oh, it's open." By the way, we're having baptism in October. Is that awesome?
Oh,
Yeah. So another, we're doing it. We're doing it. So it's
so
good.
you're just heating the baptismal, the horse trough to 12. Is that what kills? That's what kills everything. Boiling. Okay. All right.
I guess so. If that works for you, it works for me too. So,
Excellent.
how am I doing? How do I put this? And actually, I added this. I worked on my sermon today. Finished my sermon today. It's going to be a part of my sermon. Long story. So here's the beginning part of it. Um, I asked myself that question because I'm an 8 Enneagram, which I think we talked about that, which is a
Yes.
very,
That was the
very,
last
very,
one.
yeah,
The last one.
that's right. I'm a very, very driven challenger type of person. But with all, I'm not Superman, I'm not God, so I get the word is weary. So I asked myself, and in prayer I just said, hey God, how am I feeling? Because I don't know. I don't share my feelings as much as I should. Typical guy type of thing, and it might be an Enneagram 8 type of thing. Long story short, feelings. I asked God to reveal to me my feelings, how I'm feeling, and He made it very clear that I'm weary and I'm burdened. Weary and I'm burdened. The weary is not I'm wanting to give up. I'm tired. I'm just tired of not being able to visit people in the hospital. I'm weary of course, like everybody, pandemic and leading in a pandemic and the whole weirdness. But I'm burdened also. And the funny thing is, of course, there's a Bible verse that goes along with weary and burdened, and He's going to give you rest. That's actually, I was not even thinking about the scripture. That's how powerful memorizing God's word is that when God's word is memorized, it becomes part of you, even though you're not realizing you're quoting a Bible verse to yourself. But the burden is, I'm just burdened for people, burden for our country, burden just for other churches. Because I had lunch with two really good pastor friends of mine, and they're going through the kind of the same thing. They're just burdened for their people. People have left their church, and it just after investing in so many people, myself and them, it's burdensome. So weary and burdened. But then after that, basically, God just said, "Hey, remember, there is a verse that goes along with it." So I quoted back the verse, and it says, "Come to me," Jesus says, "all you who are weary and burdened, and I, Jesus, will give you rest. For my yoke is light and my burden is easy." Long story short, it's like it's all good. You can be weary, you can be burdened, but you can find rest in Jesus, and you can find it. The burden is actually not a burden; it's actually light if I give it over to Him. So there's my preaching part of it. But that's how am I doing? I'm weary and burdened, but I'm very encouraged because He's going to give. He gives rest. I wish I could just sleep longer, but He gives the rest, so it's good. Yeah. So.
Dude, honestly, that makes sense. I don't think, I really don't think a lot of people take into account, and you are obviously this person, you know, but I think there's a lot of people in other people's lives that spend their time pouring into and pouring into and pouring into, and whether it's in a spiritual sense, whether it's in just a physical help sense,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's just spending time with somebody on the phone constantly, just that pouring into other people and pouring into, we know where your cup gets refilled, you know
Yeah, and that's helpful.
but
Yeah, absolutely.
it's also you know I think people need to realize that, yes, that gets filled, but it doesn't get filled on Dave's time. It gets filled on God's time to refill it.
Yes,
So
yes,
in the
very much
interim,
so.
what you can do is help fill the cup by doing what you can do,
That's well said.
and
I hope that'll preach.
God takes care of the rest of it, obviously. But that's part of the whole roll away the stone. Do what you can
Hmm.
physically do for other people, and He'll take care of the rest of the part.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's the cool thing for me on the flip side is, yeah, how can people help me to refill? But I'm telling you what, it's burden, it's freeing, as the verse says. It's like, all right, God's not looking at me and says, well, I can't believe you haven't contacted 17 people today and you've only contacted 12 or whatever. It's just, it's right. It is like blooming freeing this to like, do what you can, but don't allow the weary and burdensome to bring you down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I don't think God's a quota kind of guy. I don't think he's
Definitely
like, well,
not.
you
No,
didn't
no.
meet your quota.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
that's what sucks is because inside the church realm of leadership, I hate it because there's so many books, so many blogs, so many buy this course, how to grow your church, and it's despicably nasty to market growth when literally you can do everything you want to, but it's the spiritual growth, not the numerical growth of people in the building. You can't fabricate that you just
Boom.
can't. Yeah, so absolutely. Okay, let's transition into we got 8 minutes left. So this is what we're going to, unless you have any other topic. I just wanted to have some fun with this. Not saying you're not fun. I guess you're fun. So we might do this. So these are random. So Justin, these are just random. We did this before on my interview with you and your wife. Let me get this. So there's just random questions, and then we get to discuss it. So, and by the way, if you are tuning in with the 8 minutes and 30 seconds that we have left, you go ahead and put your comments, and maybe Justin and I will get to them. So, what would you respond to this? So, Justin, how about that card? Right, I know there, right there. Good.
Go one to the left.
One to your left or my left? So this one.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, what food combination do you really enjoy? What? Gosh, I already know this one. This one's quick for me. What food combination do you actually enjoy? So, if you're watching this, answer that question too. What weird food combination do you really enjoy?
Gosh, man, ketchup and almost anything.
Really?
Ketchup is my dude. Pizza, eggs, any sandwich, obviously any sandwich, chips, anything that can be dipped. I like my ketchup. Like some people enjoy whenever their ketchup flavors their food. I like my food to flavor my ketchup. Love it.
That's
Love it.
disgusting. Oh, so now is yours Heinz ketchup or is it
Red Gold?
ketchup?
Red Gold.
Red Gold.
Red Gold.
Is that a name brand?
It is, and it's here in Indiana. It's here in Indiana. You
I've
can
never
find it
heard of
almost
Red
any
Gold.
store. Red Gold, only ketchup.
Rachel, we need to try Red Gold ketchup. See, Rachel and I watch this documentaries, so we're like weird old people now. We watch documentaries. So some people, good. You guys are commenting. That's good. I'll read through some of these in a second. But
unless it's fish, like you can't do ketchup and fish.
You said anything, Justin. You literally just said anything. But we watched a documentary on Heinz ketchup being built and the empire that it had. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Red Gold's family owned and operated since the 40s.
Interesting. So Stephanie says pretzels and ice cream.
I get that. I get that.
And this Facebook user, I don't know who this is, said Wendy's Frosty with fries dipped in it and chips on my sandwich. No, I've tried the Frosty thing. Nope, I'm not gonna screw up the fries. Not a chance. I'm with Justin LaGrange. Miss French said ketchup on everything, eggs and hash brown. Nope. This Facebook user says they love Red Gold. It's from Elwood, Indiana. Where Dustin is from. Actually, who is this Facebook user? Let me see who are you, Facebook user? Let me look real quick who this Facebook user is. Oh, it's Rebecca Moore. All right, yeah, Rebecca. All right. Well, Rebecca, we need to get some ketchup for me to try.
Who said they agree with the Red Gold? Who was that? I can't see it.
That's Rebecca. That's Rebecca Moore.
That's for you, Rebecca.
Rebecca, you just got a. Get it. Oh yeah, there you go.
And Melinda gets it too.
Yes, I also love mashed mashed potato sandwich. I don't know about that.
I
So
get
here,
that.
I don't know if I told this story, but I love when I worked at McDonald's. If I tell you my McDonald's food story, and
Yeah, you love stealing stuff.
well, that stealing stuff, yes, but I love. So the weird combination is
Blow over that.
cheese and pickles wrapped together, and just that's good. Just
I
you
just
just
did that. I just
it's
did that in here, and it works.
It
I
works. I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you what, it
have to
works.
try that.
I mean, look at the hamburgers. I mean, you have to have cheese, pickles. What if
Yep.
you just had cheese and pickles?
Wow, that's something to look into. A mozzarella stick with a pickle inside. That's our next year's deep
That's
fried goodness.
interesting. That is very interesting. Oh, okay, so here's a question, Miss Megan.
Yeah.
So we got 8 people watching. So stick with us. Got a question for you, and then we might get to another one. So, Megan, if you rewind to the very beginning, you'll see Justin talking and kissing air. He was actually kissing Megan. Not, oh snap, Justin. We have to rewind that because I'm just looking at the video. It looks like you were kissing me. No, he was kissing Megan. We have to. Oh, I don't
Neat.
want to. I don't want to rewind that. No,
No.
no.
This'll go viral for that. And then, but people will be like in context, and they'll be like, oh wow. But then they'll watch it.
Yeah, that maybe absolutely.
Anything for
Well,
the
I'll take a
viewers.
screenshot on that. So we'll get down 3 minutes. So here's the question, ladies and gentlemen. Megan, Justin's beloved wife, mentioned that the next time we do this next Tuesday, Justin does not know how to drive a stick shift. And she was inspired by my amazing daughter's skills at driving a stick shift. So we should
Which that
go
was
out.
impressive. That's impressive.
It was.
That's impressive.
So maybe you can learn how to drive a stick shift virtually. So you can drive my car, my daughter's car. Virtually, you can do that. So I can't guarantee you this is going to happen because Justin actually has to approve of it. How many of you guys would like to do the? We can do random Tuesdays in the car, but he can have some fun. What are you doing?
No, I'm just smelling a bunch of liability. Huh. Thought it smelled familiar.
Well, your wife is the insurance agent, so we'll ask
I
her.
know. That's the thing.
So, if you're watching this with 2 minutes left, what do you think? Comment below, and Justin will do one more real quick while people are commenting. We'll see if that we'll do.
Flip it the other way for you and pick your own.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
point.
there you go. Yeah.
So we'll do that one right there. Okay, all right. Let's see.
Well, that's a long one.
Rebecca. Oh, it is. Yeah. Rebecca said, Justin, if I can drive a stick, you can learn. Laura Laura Porter said, I learned to drive a stick shift on a VW bus. Very cool. Very cool. And Justin's going to learn on how to drive it on a 97 Toyota Corolla with 115,000 miles on it. Boom. Okay.
What can go wrong?
If you got stuck in an elevator and were forced to listen to only one song, what song would you pick?
That's you. You got to answer that one.
Oh snap! I'm not good with I can recognize songs. The song that just came to my mind that just I don't know if the song. What is that? Crap! It's not Whitney Houston. It's the. What were those 3 ladies, Rachel? There are 3 ladies in the '90s that were very popular. Maybe it was 2 ladies.
Wilson Phillips.
Wilson Phillips. There you go. I would listen to a Wilson Phillips song. That's what I would listen to. Don't judge me. That's the first thing that came to. Why did I say that? Now it's all public that I like Wilson Phillips.
Dude,
how do you say?
This whole thing.
Oh, I need to.
What?
Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, then I cut off our. Okay, down to 40 seconds. Justin, what's the song that you listen to?
Dude, that was totally the Marshmallow Man scene in Ghostbusters. It was the first thing that came to mind. I don't know. We always used to roast him at the fire at Camp Tycoon.
Oh my gracious me!
Yeah,
no, that's
Wilson
crazy.
Phillips. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that very Dan Aykroyd of you.
That just came to my mind. So
fancy us going out like this, killed by a 400-pound marshmallow man. I would. Man, I would go with Emilio Saint-Saëns, who is a classical. But there's one particular song that is Africa Fantasy, which is spelled different. But it's like 13 minutes long, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's got so many movements. I would go with that.
You have to send that to me because I am so not understanding.
Rachel would dig.
Okay,
it's
so
the guy
he
with
said
piano,
something about
piano prodigy and like.
All right, so say it again. Say it again. What is it?
Emile Saint-Saëns.
Emile Saint-Saëns. So she's like, huh?
Saint-Saëns.
Oh, here, hold on.
Yeah.
Can you hear him?
This is like 1,000% lost in translation. Emile Saint-Saëns. I'll text it to you.
Do you know? Okay, so Rachel does not know, so burn on you. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, so let's see. VW Bug, stick shift. If you can drive stick shift, you can drive anything. 68. Oh, Rebecca learned from a 68 Mustang Fastback. Now, Justin, if we had that, you probably would say yes. You probably say yes.
No.
What would it be like?
Somebody would cry if I wrecked it.
And Melinda said, Rick Astley, never give up.
You got rickrolled.
Melinda, that would be so annoying. That song, whatever Rachel just did. Okay, we're down. We're at zero. We're zeroed out. So, by the way, Justin, you might have lucked out because everybody replied what they drove and they learned, and nobody actually said that they wanted to see it.
Winning. Bold italics. Yep.
There's like 10 people watching, so if nobody said...
Because they all looked at the situation and they went, I think we kind of like both of them. We'd rather not have one die and the other one responsible for their death, and then the one's wife's in the car, too. So that's like a whole family decimated.
Megan would be recording it, so yeah. I know.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
See. And then Miss Gregory said, I don't know how to drive a stick shift, so... We'll see. Maybe. How about this? If your wife can talk you into it, we'll figure out the technology to make it happen.
If we get 1,000 likes on this, I'll think about it.
Okay, so that's the crazy thing is I don't know how we promote that.
It's up to other people.
If 1,000, so is that the call? If you get 1,000 likes on this one thing. Give a reasonable thing, and that could be the challenge to everybody.
I don't want to be that guy. But, yeah, sure. If I tell you what, if we get 1,000 likes on this, then yes, I will put myself and my wife in harm's way.
All right. It looks like you already got one by Laura Porter.
Ah, crack.
Right. 999 to go. Okay, we got to end. We got to honor people's time. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Random Tuesday with Dave and Justin. Next week, we'll be back again at 6 p.m. right here on whatever channel that you're watching. Hopefully, you can join us, and maybe Justin will be in a stick shift car.
And it'll be the last Random Tuesday we do.
I like that. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 2, which is, I don't even know. And then, so there's probably 50 likes right there that just showed up.
That can't be accurate.
Yep, at 50 likes. I see it right here.
Oh, no, I mean like on the actual page thing.
No. It's like
you can sit there and you can hammer on that thing as much as you want.
Stephanie actually makes a fit. You look, Justin just disappeared. Oh yeah. Oh my Lord. So you guys got to share this, and Stephanie, I love this brilliant idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Justin, thank you for your time, and we will see you in the car next week.
Okay.